down because I'm going to read something that Andy Cohen has said. So let me just tell you, the next thing I want to talk about is Jennifer's behavior at BravoCon. By the way, I have no problem with Jennifer. I have no problem with anything she did. They are a client of mine. Hold on, Starbucks and Bubbly. Sorry, you get like a text and you get a okay. So Jennifer, I have no problem with Jennifer and what she did at BravoCon. I really don't. You know, she says this and that, and yeah, I'm not so sure, you know, saying the whale is waddling away. That's Jennifer, that's not. I mean, body shaming. I really don't talk about people's looks, if you think about it. I've never, you know, yes, when we're gonna analyze the reunion looks, absolutely. I'm gonna say, like, you know, the last Atlanta reunion looks were horrible. The last New York City, I think one of the worst dress looks ever. I really hated them all, except for Erin. So I have no problem criticizing looks, but when it comes to like body shaming and people's faces, you know, and size, I'm sorry. That's where it's not for me. I don't do it. But I also don't get offended by things. So I have no problem with Jennifer. I'm not calling for Jennifer's cancellation. I'm not up in arms. Have you turned on the news? Have you turned on the news, guys? We have a lot bigger real issues of what's going on in the world. But Andy Cohen has been asked about Jennifer at BravoCon, and he has something to say. And this is what I'm just trying to find it. This is what Andy has said when he was asked about Miss Aydin. So, by the way, Andy, okay, let me stick to one thing. So Andy said, because the person, explained what she said. He said, no, this is very disappointing. I don't like this. I don't like this. That's a fan that paid to be there. I don't think he's happy with Andy Cohen is not happy with Jennifer Aydin. That doesn't seem it's true. It's a fan that paid to be there. Then he said the way they asked the question, you know, how far are you up Trey's ass? It's not nice, but it doesn't deserve making fun of someone's size. They're not saying you're a horrible person, Jennifer. Okay, I added the Jennifer for dramatic effect. They're not saying you're a horrible person, Jennifer. There's nothing worse that's nothing worse than I've ever been asked. So Andy's saying it's not that, you know, bad a question. You kind of went off on the person. Then he said, come on, Jen, don't double down. When the person said, you know, she then said the whale waddled out. So after all this, it's over, big boy, blah, blah, blah. Then she sticks by her. Listen, I like someone who sticks to their convictions, but Andy's like, you know, oh no, Jen, come on, Jen, don't double down. So Andy is not happy with Jennifer Aydin, you know? Do I think Andy has his favorites? Absolutely. Do I think Andy makes decisions based on business? Absolutely. Again, Luann is fired. Ramona is canceled forever. Sonia was fired. Now Luann is rehired because we have legacy. My point is we canceled Roni. So Andy will do what he has to do. I mean, Rinna is gone. He loves Rinna. He'll do what he has to do for the franchise. But do I think Andy dislikes Jennifer? Like, not even from this. He's never liked Jennifer. He's never liked Candace. You know, he liked Marge. He doesn't like Marge anymore. These are my opinions. I'm sorry. Likes Tamra, loves Erika Jane, loves Teresa, loves Kyle. Yeah, you know, likes Melissa and Joe. Likes Melissa and Joe. Yes, he has a hard-on for Josefina Gorgasita. No, I do not think that Andy threw Josefina down and fucked him. Everyone thinks that they had a thing. I don't think Andy fucked Josefina. I don't think Joe Gorga slept with Andy Cohen to keep Melissa's job. A lot of you think that. I don't think that. Okay? I don't think that's what's going on between Andy and Josefina Gorgasita. But he likes them. So no, I don't think he likes Jennifer Aydin. I don't think he's ever liked Jennifer Aydin. You can tell if you watch the damn show. And I don't think he's happy with this. I don't think she's going to lose her job over it. Jennifer is a good housewife. She is. She doesn't really go so low. She claps back. She's funny. She's light. Just what the show wants and what the show needs. I don't make the decisions, guys. I'm just bringing you the facts. We've got to rush this along, okay? Because we have a Beverly Hills to get to. Andy also said, look, hindsight's 2020, right? So although I said Melissa would 100% be fired, epic fail, David, and Margaret would 99% be fired, epic fail, David. In retrospect, the fact that everyone's back makes sense to me. It does, but I'm still shocked. At the moment I was shocked. But Andy said, look, this is his direct quote recently. We took a gamble by just bringing everyone back and seeing how everyone would roll. That's why it makes sense to me. I really don't think they knew what to do. I really believe they put the names on the whiteboard. They took people's names off and they said, Melissa is gone. Margaret is gone. Now look what we're left with. Let's picture that show. And then they put Melissa and Margaret's name back up and they said, let's just bring everyone back. Which situation makes more sense? And I don't think there is such a big difference, that there is such a difference or such a reason why not to bring it. So I think they didn't know what to do. There were so many things still outstanding and open. Why not bring everyone back and just see what happens? He did go on to say, he says, you do truly have two families that hate each other, that hate each other's guts. And it's two fractions of people. So he's saying the two families hate each other's guts. They do hate each other's guts. It is over. Teresa will look. I think if Joe passed away or something happened, sure, but it's really over and she's really done with them. I still believe, I cannot help it. I still believe in my heart of hearts, Melissa and Joe would make up. I'm not putting them lesser than. Okay, I'm not giving the power to Trey, but I truly believe from what I've seen, Teresa is truly done with Melissa and Joe. And I don't believe Melissa and Joe are. If Teresa opened the door, I believe they would step through. I believe Joe is jealous of her fame. I believe Melissa fucking hates her. I'm not saying there's any love between them. I just think they would take the carrot because why not? And maybe it could keep them on the show longer. So I do understand everyone's back. I think Andy's comments, I totally agree. We didn't know what else to do. Let's just see what happens. And let's not get into anything here too early, David, because you're wrong. You were wrong about all of this. I can't help myself. I do think this is the last season of this cast. And I do think it's not going to be one person. Now, I don't know how this is. Let's watch the season, but I don't